In this video, I'm going to explain how I was able to grow my back, because a lot of people have a hard time understanding on how to actually grow your back, and I understand why. It's because your back is a big complicated part of your body, and for you guys, I'm going to simplify and give the only exercises you need to grow a demon back. I'm Erdem and I worked out for almost 2.5 years. I went from this to this, and I'm gonna share you my knowledge on how to grow your back fast. So without further ado, let the video begin. The back has a lot of different muscles, but good news for you is that you don't need to do a specific exercise for every single muscle because they work together. For example, when you do lat exercises, you're also activating your teres major, or when you do any variation of a row, you're also activating your rear delts. Now before you comment and tell me, Erdem, your rear delts is a shoulder muscle, a lot of people like to include rear delts on their back day. And now let's go through what you need to know. For your back, you only need 3 exercises, and with these 3 exercises you will build a wide and a thick back, but we will focus a little bit more on the width because it's more important for aesthetics. So the first exercise is the lat pull down. The reason why this exercise is so great for your lats is because of the direct line of path. If you look at the muscle fibers, the lat pull down mimics the diagonal path of the muscle fibers, which is really important to stimulate the muscle. With this exercise you get a great range of motion, a deep stretch and a good contraction at the bottom. As you can see, this guy is doing lat pull down. Do you see his lats? Do you see when he goes up? Do you see how far stretched it is, right? And then when he goes down, he put the bar on his upper chest and he get a good contraction. This is how you're supposed to do. He gets a deep stretch, controls the weight, goes up slowly. When it comes to the grip, try out different grips. As long as you have a pronated or a neutral grip, you're good to go. With this exercise, you have a lot of stability and it's easy to progressive overload. And don't forget, our goal is to stimulate the muscle, so focus on the stretch, get a full range of motion, control the weights and don't ego lift. So we're done with the first exercise. Let's go over to the second exercise. For the second exercise, we're gonna focus more on the thickness of the back, and to grow a thick back, we're gonna do the old classic barbell row. With this exercise, you will focus on your upper, middle trap, spina rectus and your rear delts. This is a great overall compound exercise to grow a thick demon back. And to get the most out of this exercise, use some straps and you will be able to get the most out of this exercise. Your forearms, your grip won't be an issue anymore. You will be able to go to true failure, even past failure, with some straps. You see, what I love about this exercise, you're able to train hard, you're able to go to failure, even past failure, really easy. You see, when you can't do any more reps, cheat. Use your whole body as support. You're able to go past failure, or if you want to, you can even do partials. So small partials and you're good to go. That's how you get the most out of this exercise. As you can see on the screen, I'm doing the barbell row. And do you see how far down I go? This is how far down you're supposed to go. And do you see the weights, how close it is to the ground? This is how you get a deep stretch on your back, and this is how you're supposed to do the reps. Look at when I go up. Do you see it almost touches my stomach? In this right here, it's touching my stomach, right? This is how far up you go to get a good contraction. And when you go down, control the weights. Don't move your upper body too much. In this video, I pushed my limits, so my form was a bit worse than usual, but this is still good enough, right? You see it yourself. Some people have problems with the lower back when doing this exercise, and if you're one of them, it's time to add lower back exercises to your routine. To get the most out of this exercise, you need to have a strong lower back. Now we're done with the second exercise. Let's go over to the third and last. The third exercise to grow your back and make it really wide is the cable lat pullover. The reason why this exercise is so great is because you're able to isolate your lats. The mind to muscle connection on this is crazy. For me, this is the exercise that stimulates my lats the most. The stretch and the range of motion on this exercise is really great. It's a bit of an advanced exercise, but it's worth learning. As you can see on the screen, when you do cable lat pullover, it's really important to bend down with your whole body so you get a deep stretch on your lats, and then when you pull the weights towards you, go up with your whole body so you get a good contraction on your back, and then again when you go down, bend more so you get a deep stretch Control the weights, always control the weights, and you can push really, really hard. On all of these exercises, think of pulling the weights with your elbows. Use your hands as hooks, but pull with your elbows, right? And on all of these exercises, control the weights, full range of motion, focus on the stretch, don't explode up from the stretch, and that's how you get the most out of these exercises. That's how you grow your back. And I like to do 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets. By the way, if you want to know how to gain 15 to 25 pounds of attractive muscle mass in the next 6 months, click the first link in the description. So leave a like and comment how you're gonna apply the knowledge I gave you to your training, and always subscribe.